What's up guys, CDTV here, rocking that new Versace. Now where's the album Eminem? Where is the album? We've been waiting for around a year for it to drop, but I guess while we're waiting for it, I'll just make another Eminem list in the meantime. And today, I will be doing my heavily requested part 2 video to the 10 best Eminem guest verses of all time. A lot of people like that video, but Eminem has a bunch of guest verses, so there's always a ton to choose from. So a part 2 to that list was not like, it wasn't hard to find more really good guest verses from him because there's a lot out there. Hope you guys enjoy. Just remember, this is my opinion. I also like to talk for the bit about the verses. If you don't like it, well, I'm afraid that's your problem. With that being said, guys, this is CDTVProductions. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram under that name. With all that being said, let's get right into this list. And at number 10, we have Don't Approach Me by Xzibit.
Sometimes I feel like loading this rifle and climbing the roof at night and hiding outside to snipe you. It's not that I don't like you, it's just that when I'm not behind the mic, I'm a person who's just like you.
One thing I love about this song overall is the instrumental. Those kicks and snares hit so hard, it feels like they're actually just hitting you like, And it was produced by Eminem. As for his verse here, or should I say verses, he covers a topic he spoke on before, that being the fact that he has no private life now because everyone knows who he is. You know, that's an issue I have now, you know, 85k subscribers, I'm basically Eminem levels of fame. It ends so impactfully as well, with him saying he only gets mad when people approach him because he's a normal person who just wants to live a normal life. Yeah, for real guys, I can relate. Just lay off of us celebrities, okay? And at number 9, we have his verse on Forever by Drake.
He ain't had him a bust like this since the last time that he overdosed. They've been waiting patiently for Pinocchio to poke his nose back into the game, and they know rap will never be the same as before.
A lot of people were pretty shocked this didn't make my first part, and to be fair, it probably should have. I think the only reason why I didn't include it was because it was included on Relapse Refill, so I was like, is it an Eminem song? But it's not, so it's here. Eminem really stands out on here as having the best verse, although I did like Lil Wayne on here too. Eminem comes with a great flow straight away, just weaving his way in and out of the beat. Hearing M on a track with Drake was also something I wasn't sure I'd ever hear. And at number 8, we have What's the Difference by Dr. Dre.
Well, that's cool, and I appreciate the offer, but if I do decide to really murder my daughter's mama, I'ma sit her up in the front seat and put sunglasses on her and cruise around with her for 7 hours to California and have her waving at people. Expect
quite a few Dr. Dre songs to show up here. Eminem and him have such good chemistry, I can't imagine them making a bad song together. I love the way that Dre and Eminem actually interact and trade a few lines back and forth during his verse. It makes it feel like the feature has more meaning and isn't just there for the sake of a feature. And at number 7, we have another classic with Dead Wrong by Biggie.
There's several different levels to devil worshiping, horses, sex, human sacrifices, cannibalism, candles and exorcism, animals having sex with them, camels, mammals and rabbits, but I don't get.
Here's another really classic Slim Shady era verse. I wasn't sure how I felt about the song at first because the beat feels a bit thrown together in my opinion, but the verses are great. Apparently Eminem's verse here actually served as the basis for Royce da 5'9's verse for the song Renegade, which is what Royce stated in an interview with Complex. If you listen to both the songs, M's verse on Dead Wrong and Royce's verse on Renegade have pretty damn similar flows. And at number 6, we have I Need a Doctor by Dr. Dre.
It hurts when I see you struggle. You come to me with ideas. You say they're just pieces, so I'm puzzled. Cause the shit I hear is crazy, but you're either getting lazy or you don't believe in you no more.
This was released in the same year as Eminem dropped Recovery, and I personally really liked that album, so I loved how he sounded on here. I have a feeling not too many people agree with that. I know Recovery is kind of a very mixed one for Eminem fans. Basically with these verses, he's talking about his relationship with Dr. Dre, and trying to zap some energy into Dre to get him out of his slump and motivate him to make more music. I mean, I guess that kind of happened, but we didn't get Detox, did we? Not even Eminem can bring back Detox. I know M delivers 2 verses on this song, but they both get a spot on here because they're equally as good. Call that cheating if you want, but it's not, okay? I just like them both. And at number 5, we have his verse on Off the Wall by Redman.
Fat bald man decided to write songs and teach mouths with tears to sing. I think Britney Spears, the years, so she gets 50 years of bad luck. Crossing Sarah to Christina Aguilera when I grab her by the hair and drag her across the Sahara.
Off the Wall is the perfect title for this song. It really has that wacky and bouncy sound to it. This verse here is amazing and it pretty much checks off all the old school Eminem checklist. It's got celebrity disses, loads of drug references, and murder, and all the classic Slim Shady stuff. Now there is actually 2 verses yet again from Eminem on this song, and I'm including both of them in the single spot again because it's my channel and I can. Redman has also talked about this track, saying it was his favourite collab he's ever done, so I would definitely say it's worth checking out. And at number 4 we have his verse on Calm Down by Busta Rhymes.
Narrow-minded, but go through such a wide range of this emotion that my rage has gotta squeeze through it sideways. I just pulled up in Clive Davis's driveway with his personal memoir, saying he's pie waving a 9A picket sign, egging his ride, making him cry, raped and arrived naked.
What made this verse so great was that it was current day Eminem, but rapping with his Slim Shady voice and style. It's such a perfect combo in my opinion. M is funny and wacky on here, and also has the insane multis and wordplay that he favours nowadays. This is all done over a beat that samples Jump Around by House of Pain, with it being cut up into a more bouncy instrumental. To top it all off at the end, Eminem makes a nice little reference to his song Stan. It is just pretty great. And at number 3 we have Airplanes Part 2 by B.o.B.
Pretend he just made excuses that were so paper thin they could blow away with the wind. Marshall, you're never gonna make it. Makes no sense to play the game, there ain't no way that you win. Pretend he just stayed outside all day and played with his friends. Pretend he even had a friend to say was his friend.
This is one of the more emotionally charged songs on this list. Eminem comes at us and himself with a bunch of questions here, asking what his life would be like if he never made it as a rapper. Now, that alone is a pretty horrible reality to think about, and Eminem makes it sound even worse by talking about how this will affect his kids, because he won't have enough money to put food on their plates. The ferocity with which Eminem talks about these subjects really makes you think about how much rap really means to him, and it seems like he was pretty much born to do it. Thank God he stayed motivated enough to become a rapper. And at number 2, we have yet another just classic song here. We have his verse on Forgot About Dre by Dr. Dre.
And when the cops came through, me and Dre stood next to a burned down house with a can full of gas and a handful of matches, and still weren't found out. Right here. So from here on out, it's the chronic tune. Starting the day and tomorrow's a noon. And I'm still local enough to choke you to death with a Charleston chew.
Some people were saying that this verse shouldn't count because Eminem pretty much wrote the whole song, but it was presented as a guest verse, so I'll count it as one. Now, usually when people rap as nasally as Eminem does on this song, it sounds annoying, but M really has a way of pulling it off. The song itself is just such a classic one, and I feel a huge amount of its success can be attributed to Eminem's guest verse and the fast-paced hook that he provides on here. Classic Dre beat, classic Eminem style, it all adds up for a classic song. We just have a perfect classic dish right there, you know, classic ingredients, boy. Mwah, spicy. And at our number 1 spot in the best Eminem guest verse of all time, part 2, we have his verse on Medicine Man by Dr. Dre.
Goes through the walls like the ghost on the walls. Come and set it for Armageddon and drama setter. I'm going in, already got an arm in head, and whoever said words to this words ain't heard me word of my gift. Fucking my image even ends up taking a personal hit. Whoever I heard or whatever bridges I burn in this bitch.
Now, most people will probably claim this is blasphemy because, as I was taught in the comments of my last best Eminem guest verses video, people really prefer Eminem's older guest verses, but I think this one is just simply amazing. The best word to describe this verse would probably be intensity. Eminem really delivers one of the best verses of his career on here, and this is the perfect type of beat for him, with M slowly building up how fierce his voice is as the verse goes on. As you can tell by this list, he does some damn great features for Dre. His wordplay was fantastic here, especially the whole based on how I ascended, see how plain it was now they want me to jet wordplay. I thought that was fantastic. If this is an indication of what M's new album will sound like, I will be incredibly pleased with it. And there you have it. Medicine Man is my favorite guest verse by Eminem on this second list. And before we go to the outro, because I know some people are going to question it, I was going to put Eminem's verse from No Favors on here because I really did like the flow he did on it, but lyrically I don't think it was his strongest verse ever. A lot of it was just him listing off random objects and making it rhyme and stuff, and while that is cool, it didn't really fit the theme of the song, so that's why No Favors isn't on here. Don't at me. Well guys, that is going to be it for the video today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and please click subscribe for weekly top 10 videos, And also every week I bring more kind of analytical and critical videos on Fridays. I will hopefully see you all in the next one. And with that being said, guys, this is your boy, Mr. Versace Flex 10,000, signing out.